Hi, Nicole.
Hi, Shane.
Thanks for the great webinar. It's really useful, I think, to talk this through.
Yeah, I also think so. Just was a pity that it's been just a few of us.
I know. Well, hopefully we got the ball rolling and very soon we'll be able to bring in more people. I felt it was important that we actually had a community discussion on this as opposed to, someone like me making a few decisions and statements.
Mm-hmm.
So sharing my screen, I'll just put up the antitrust policy notice as usual.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to leave that there for a second. Let's see if other partners dial in. If not, this will be a very short call.
Yeah, I think we all had this, or a few of us at least had the problem with the time zones.
Oh, I
With
know.
the summertime. Because Jari and me and two others that I didn't know were 1 hour early.
Yes.
So I think maybe people also have the same issue with the partner call.
I found that some of our older invites were stuck on Pacific time, not UTC. So I think that people got caught out with that. Now all of the invites have been moved to UTC, so that should fix that. But unfortunately, yes. Okay, so the thing I wanted to talk about today was basically our schedule for the webinars. And oh, I've got you on the line. Are you okay to do May?
Yeah, I just, in the 20 minutes that I now had, I just answered Jenny's email, yeah.
Okay, that's fantastic. That's great.
And so, I'm also fine with the partner summit.
Oh, okay, great.
Yeah, great. I will also talk to the TIFSIT Japan guys if they want to join me in this talk.
That would be great.
But I still have, before that, I have to talk to them.
Of course. Well, you can expect that the partner summit will be quite heavily promoted, as will the talks. I mean, I'm waiting on Jan to confirm April. And as soon as I've got April and May confirmed, I'm going to start large-scale promotion. In fact, I'll be doing a press release as well. Mm-hmm. So we're going to be making noise here to try to capture new people.
Yeah, I try to take up then your noise and repost it.
That'd be great. I noticed that there's so much fragmentation in our field, and there's so many different webinars. People are not sure what to go to. So I think these third Monday webinars might be useful, that people know, oh, I'm going to get some, really practical compliance or governance knowledge here today. Yeah.
Yeah, and with it just being 15 minutes talks, it does not take so much time away from the people.
Yes. Yeah, I think that might be the key. Our 1 hour webinar format will be there, but it's got to be totally predictable that if you join at the half hour, you're now getting those 15-minute presentations. Mm-hmm. If you join for the full webinar, you've got the first half is probably something like tooling or similar, talking about details. Like tooling kicked off with an overview, and now every month they should be talking about a specific tool. And in this way, it should be very predictable what you'll get with your time exactly. Yeah. But I mean, that's it. That's the main thing I wanted to lock down. So is there anything you'd like to talk through today?
Yeah. Yeah, what we are wondering now at the moment, so Andreas and me, is how can we really get our foot down and get, let's say, get more visibility for electrometers with OpenChain. So yes. Because we have all these services that we could provide, we don't have really the time, or let's say we don't even have an idea how to promote this, because we try via LinkedIn, but let's say the feedback is very limited. So I think we do have some visibility with got some let's say, great feedback from Bosch saying, oh yeah, if you're working with Andreas and Nicole, they are really good in this field. But you know, is no real RFQs or something. But I think we are pretty unique regarding all this process and open chain stuff. But we're still trying to get our entry point there.
Absolutely. And the LinkedIn thing actually hurt us too. I spent money on LinkedIn and Facebook, and it was so weird. We got more engagement from Facebook, and LinkedIn was much more expensive, and nothing happened with LinkedIn. So I gave up on it.
Yeah, I see your posts on Facebook, but it seems I'm always the only one liking it.
Hey, maybe people just don't like my posts. Yeah, well, you know, one thing I found was that organic posts did as well as paid posts on both platforms. So I paid LinkedIn, I think it was like $200, and almost nothing happened. My organic posts, just me posting without paying them, going out to my network of, I think, 3,000 people, had a better response. And with Facebook, it's the same. Yeah. So how to promote? Well, inside OpenChain itself, we can't do promotions, but we do reference third-party webinars. So I have a suggestion. One is you can do your own webinars on your own. The other is you could hook up with a few other smaller providers like Martin at Source Code Control, because he's selling now across Europe. And I know that you're going to be selling the TubSud services. And there's no reason the partners, a few of you, couldn't get together and have your own OpenChain summit describing your services. And I think that might actually work. Because let's say under the OpenChain auspices, we're going to be talking about something more general. Like our mini summit is going to be talking about, what is that? I'm just pulling up the topics right now. Yeah. Something like how does it compare to existing certification, context, and app modernization. But if you guys, a few of you got together that are specialized outside of the OpenChain official, an external webinar on your services, I think that could work. And OpenChain will reference that that event is taking place. Would you like me to propose it to you, say Martin and maybe Andrew Katz and so on, and see if people would be interested?
Yeah, that would be great.
And I figured that if you all talk to your own channels, you'll all get a bunch of new audience members. Because you all have different contacts, of course.
Yeah. Actually, my LinkedIn contact list is rather small. So usually Andreas does repost everything that I post with his, I don't know, thousands of followers. But actually, when we then look into the views, my posts get more views than his posts, and then he's so frustrated he does not want to use LinkedIn anymore.
I shouldn't have.
I already suggested maybe he's now on a kind of spam filter list.
Yeah, and I also found that people are getting so tired of us talking. Like you'll notice that we've had trouble with building our audiences on events. We get more people offline. People are sick of going to events, I think, and gradually they're sick of even listening. Everyone's just so tired of it. Yeah,
just another web meeting.
Right. Which is a pity because often we're doing something quite exciting. But I'm actually going to be talking with Jenny about this because I want to try to get her to see if she can do promotion to new people. Because I can talk to my audience and I can bring in the same 40 people to the events or whatever, but we need new blood. And certainly if I find something that's working, I will let you know so you can replicate that process for yourself.
Sounds good.
Yeah. And that's basically it, I think, on my side. So I'll do an email to a couple of people like Martin about potentially the partners having their partner webinar, which is all about their services. And would sound counterintuitive to potentially group together and talk about competing services, but I think that might be exactly what people would like. A little bit like going to the conference, was it exhibitors floor?
Yeah.
And at
Or
least
maybe
then,
we could create a kind of exhibitors floor for our partners on the website. So if everybody contributes something.
it's possible. Though I must say my governing board is very against us promoting any commercial services directly. So we'd have to be very cautious about that. But yeah,
Okay.
if the mental model is exhibition floors, that's something to do. And we could even do it during the mini summit, come to think of it. If we have our partner mini summit with the partners talking, there's no reason we couldn't have another space where the partners would be displaying their services.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe if everybody of the partners can, our mini summit videos, they are about, I think, 1 hour each, which is rather long. But if we have something like each partner has a 5-minute video that's uploaded to a virtual exhibition floor.
Yeah, I like that. That's actually quite smart.
It only makes sense if it's more than 2 or 3 videos, but that people then can see, okay, here are the partners, and I don't only can go to the website by clicking on a link, but I can really have something like this is a single source of getting me quick information here. I don't have to go to 10 other websites.
I love it. And especially because people might be thinking, there's no way I want to sit through 5 hours of webinars with each partner with their external service webinar. So they might think, oh, I go to the OpenChain mini summit, we've got 8 partner talks, plus we've got the exhibition space where I can find out the practical things about their services.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's really great. It's actually, now it's turned into a conference, hasn't it?
Yeah.
That's fine. That sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay, well, when we talk conference, we also could talk about a hangout room, but I've seen we now have a Slack channel. So
we do. I'm just making notes here. So maybe we could actually have the conference go on Zoom so people can join from China, and have the hangouts and exhibition space on Slack, because we can host videos on Slack as well. So people can go in and also talk to the partners and so on. Doable. All right. We've accidentally got a completely new sophisticated plan.
Seems so, yeah. And that for me, it's still an early morning.
Oh no.
It's okay, it's 9 through. It's okay. It should be not though early. I'm just not a morning person.
Well, I'll tell you what, we will probably have international parties, and Asia will probably kick off. So they'll be in their afternoon. And then as time goes on, we bring in Europe. Maybe that way no one has to get up too early.
Yeah, I try to change my rhythm to getting up more earlier anyway. So going to bed early and trying to get up early. So I think maybe in a few weeks, I'm also able again to join meetings at 7 or something with my brain on.
Okay. It's a deal. Well, I guess that's it then. Unless there's any other business, I have a new task.
Yeah, I'm sorry for that.
No, I like it. It's something that I think no one else has done. So it's something new. And I was talking with one of our board members the other day, and they were like, one disadvantage of OpenChain is that sometimes what we're doing nowadays is too predictable. The path is very steady. It would be nice to have some more exciting things. And this sounds like it could be an exciting thing to be like, oh, well, here's a conference all about the partner ecosystem. And the main talks are not sales. They're basically domain experience. But then we have an exhibitor area and so on. So it's like this little conference feel. And no doubt then people will be like, well, what about the OpenChain Community Conference? And the answer is that's basically the Open Compliance Summit. But we could probably explicitly make it the Open Compliance Summit and do the best to make it as community and easy to access as possible, where it was previously more closed. Uh-oh, I've accidentally got a lot of work.
Yeah, tell me if you need help.
I will. And please have a lovely rest of day, not so early for the rest of it.
Yeah, I will. Thank you. And have a lovely evening.
Thank you, Nicole. Talk to you soon.
Yeah, talk to you. Thank you, Shane.
Bye.
Bye.